Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again with another Old Fashioned Friday, and this week we're in the Bourbon Room, undisclosed location, and we are going to review these two Old Fashions, and we're going to do not only a review of each one, but it's going to be a head-to-head. We have the Straightaway Oregon Old Fashioned, which can be seen here, versus the Double Old Fashioned, which is made by Post Meridiem Spirit Company. The Straightaway is coming in at 80 proof, which is heavy, big kick, and the Double Old Fashioned is coming in with 74 proof. If you just tuned into our channel, we are Virginia is for Grubbers. We do a series every single Friday called Old Fashioned Friday, where we review Old Fashions in and around the state of Virginia, and then sometimes we do these pre-made Old Fashions right here at home. I review the pre-made Old Fashions off of three things. It's 0 through 2 on the appearance, which is the marketing, packaging, how nice the bottles look, and then 0 through 4 on first sip and overall taste. Maximum score you can get off of a pre-made is a full 10. We have not ever had a 10 to date, fun fact. But let's jump into this appearance. These are both cans. They're both the same size. So we'll start with the Post Meridiem Spirit Company here. You get everything that you're getting in regular Old Fashioned, apparently, in this small little can. The cocktail that started it all, a double measure of bourbon meets bitters and sugar for a sacred blend with real history. We'll do that one, and then we will talk about the Straightaway. The Straightaway one also says it's gluten-free and vegan. It's very Oregon of them to say that on the can. I would imagine most of all the pre-made Old Fashions are gluten-free and vegan, but who knows? Maybe they're not. All right, so as far as the packaging is concerned, I've done a ton of pre-made Old Fashioned reviews, and I've also done a ton of them on the cans. I've always been a huge fan of the cans just because they're easy to take with you. If you're going on vacation, you want to pack 6 of these, it's no problem. If you're going to a lake or you're going somewhere just to chill, ease of use is great. 100 milliliters, which means you can technically take these on an airplane as well. They obviously, like in the Bourbon Room here, I have a ton of nice bottles of bourbon, so they don't look as nice on the shelf if you have a nice Bourbon Room. So when you have something like this on the shelf, it's gonna look a lot nicer than if you have these little rinky-dinky cans. So I'm gonna give the Straightaway a 1.8. I like the coloring a little better than this all black kind of vibe. And for the Post Meridiem Spirit Company, we'll go 1.7. Let's jump into this taste. Here we go. Curious to see the color difference as well. Ooh, not too much of a color difference. The Post Meridiem one, I'm seeing some bubbles in there, so I don't know if that's carbonation. And then this one, no bubbles. This one has a little bit of carbonation, which is throwing me off a little bit. This one looks the closest to a regular Old Fashioned. So I'm glad I went with 1.8 and 1.7 because I don't know about the carbonation. Let's jump into the Post Meridiem first because the carbonation is scaring me a little bit. Here we go, first sip. A lot of different expressions on my face there. This is decent. It tastes a little sour, if that even makes sense. It's almost impossible to get any of these to taste like a true Old Fashioned made from scratch. I would say the Post Meridiem off the first sip doesn't taste very close to a regular Old Fashioned. It tastes a little sour, and the carbonation is just throwing me off just a little bit. Here we go, Straightaway Oregon Old Fashioned. Interesting. 80 proof, 74 proof. Definitely get a stronger kick from the Straightaway Oregon Old Fashioned. Out of the two, I would say that this one tastes the most similar to a handmade Old Fashioned from scratch. With that said, a little bit heavy on the kick, which I'm liking because it tastes similar to an Old Fashioned, but it's also a lot stronger than I think I've ever had in any of the pre-mades. The Straightaway definitely tastes very close to a regular Old Fashioned. This is very clean. The Straightaway Oregon is a lot cleaner. I wish it was just a tad bit more sweeter. I don't know how to explain. This tastes like if you had an Old Fashioned and someone splashed a little bit of Sprite into it. Little lemony taste to it. This tastes like bourbon, brother. Off of first sip, on the Post Meridiem, I'm gonna go with a flat 2. Off of first sip, off the Straightaway Cocktail Oregon Old Fashioned, gonna go 3.6. We'll jump into this overall, see if these flavors shift a little bit. I'm using clarified ice in both of these, so it's not gonna dilute or affect the flavor. Let's go with the Post Meridiem again, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. I went with flat 2 on first sip. Overall, I'm gonna go a little lower. Actually, I'm gonna go 1.8. Not the greatest score for a pre-made Old Fashioned. It might be our lowest one we've ever done. And as far as the Straightaway is concerned, this one's got me gone. This is a solid old fashioned. Again, the only critique I would give it is I wish it was a little bit on the sweeter side. I'm gonna go 3.5 on overall with this. 8.9 Straightaway Oregon old fashioned, 5.5 Post Meridiem Virginia is for Grubbers.